Hello people who clicked on my video. Welcome to my channel. First video and we're already doing terrible. Anyway, so whether you clicked on my video by accident trying to get to a more popular user, or you actually want to support a smaller YouTuber like me who has like no subscribers at this point, thank you for clicking on my video, and I really appreciate it. Well, no, seriously, I'd actually really appreciate it for me to get my first subscriber. If you'd actually drop a like down below and maybe subscribe, maybe comment on anything you'd like to see or you'd like to change, because I don't know what to do right now. So anyway, what I'd like to do in this channel right now is do some anime reviews. I'm actually doing a competition with my father right now to see who can actually grow the fastest while doing anime reviews. I put a link to his channel down below if you want to check him out. So what we're actually going to be reviewing today, first thing, is reviewing YuGiOh VRAINS, the most recent addition to the YuGiOh family. Now, my first impressions on the whole thing was, that's a lot of digital stuff. Yeah, it seems to have like a more digital take on the YuGiOh universe, as everything seems to be named after that, like, you know, VRAINS is in like virtual brains and stuff like that. And the first place we actually get to see is a place called Cybers, which from the outside seems to be like some sort of green, more like a lime green, I guess, glowing orb with circuitry patterns going all around it. Now, I like the whole design with that. The whole thing opens up with a fight with a guy who is revealed as a Knight of Hanoi, or I don't know how to pronounce it, Hanoi. I'm going to pronounce it like Hanoi. So, a Knight of Hanoi is apparently attacking Cybers. The tiny colored people are trapped in some sort of rune-shaped thing, and it seems like they're doomed. A purple one shows up, and actually he saves them by making Cybers actually disappear. He says he's an outcast, which apparently seems to show that he actually didn't get captured because, you know, he's not there. Anyway, so after that, it jump cuts to about 5 years later after the event, with the whole Cybers attack thing, and it shows a kind of a duel between apparently another Hanoi Knight and this guy, and a new introduction to the whole thing, this guy named Playmaker. He seems to be a really good duelist, as he pretty much owns the Hanoi Knights, and it appears that the AI that saved Cybers is actually monitoring the fights, but isn't actually showing up, and at this point he's just an eye. During some more minor events during the anime, we actually see the main character is Yusaku, and of course he has another one of those names that starts with U, because that's the whole thing with the YuGiOh thing. Anyway, so we keep moving on. There's apparently a big duel coming up. Duel championships with charisma duelers. From what I've seen in the first episode, I don't know what charisma duelers are, nor do I know what speed duels. It seems to be cutting between scenes with Yusaku and his friend doing some hacking stuff to capture the AI, which at this point has been codenamed Ignis, and between the Hanoi Knights and their main base, with apparently some sort of higher up being codenamed Revolver. I like his design and his name. He does actually look pretty cool. And SOL Technologies, the creator of the modern, well, at that point, the modern monster dueling card sets and stuff like that. So the next big event happens when when SOL Technologies decides to do a full scan of the VRAINS network, and apparently at this point in time they've established some sort of network across like the entire world that people can log into and duel and stuff like that. It's kind of like Zexal, except with Zexal it was more of a digitally thing that you had to wear glasses. This is more of like you enter a pod or something like that, and you basically log into your VRAINS account, and then you go into a virtual world completely designed for that. And it shows that Yusaku is actually trying to find an escape route for Ignis so he can actually escape the full scan. And right before Ignis actually gets spotted by the scanning process from SOL Technologies, he finds the escape routes that Yusaku and his friend have set up for him, which causes him to take it and become, I guess, trapped in Yusaku's dual disc or whatever. Meanwhile, the Hanoi Knights have hacked through the firewalls of SOL Technologies and are starting to go around and attacking people trying to find Ignis. They reach one of the Charisma Duelers, Blue Angel. They almost get her, but then Yusaku actually makes it into VRAINS and actually reveals himself as Playmaker, which actually did seem pretty obvious at this point because, you know, the hairstyle and the voice. So Yusaku actually saves Blue Angel and then challenges the Hanoi Knight on the giant dragon that was already featured in the 5 years prior thing to Cybers, and he challenges him to a duel. Ignis, being an AI, calculates that he cannot win with his current deck and summons what's known as a data storm, and then the episode ends with Yusaku surfing on the data storm, ready to do a speed duel. And that pretty much wraps the episode up with the outro and whatnot. And I'm not sure what actually is going to happen because I've only watched the first episode and I don't know what's actually happening with this. I'm not sure what they've actually been adding, because like with each generation they've added some kind of new mechanic and whatnot. So I don't know what they're actually doing with this, but it looks pretty cool. I gotta say, I should be uploading another episode tomorrow. I'm usually probably gonna be uploading episodes Fridays and Saturdays, and we're gonna be uploading a different anime, like Yu-Gi-Oh on Fridays and the other anime on Saturdays, because I chose an anime and my dad chose an anime. And yeah, well, I'll see you in the next episode tomorrow. Bye.